Okay, this video is the Diet Nirvana Pyramid updated. So I previously had a video about this, but the big change update has been, one of the viewers suggested this, absolutely they were correct. Should add on the paleo, keto, low carb, carnivore diet. And that is at the very bottom, the worst diet. And I call that health hell for morons. And this little picture of a flame, they're burning in health hell. Just stupid, you know, basically paleo, keto, low carb, carnivore, they're just eating tons of animal products typically. So they're going to be very high in animal protein, very high in fat. Quite often they're also eating oils as part of that diet. And that's about as bad of a diet as you could get. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's other ways you could make it worse, adding in more of these processed food chemicals, but still, it's a pretty terrible diet. Burning in health hell. Okay. Then as you move your way up the stairway to health heaven, so to speak, Diet Nirvana Pyramid, I know a lot of you have seen this before, but some people haven't, so I'll just explain parts of it. And by the way, if you want a copy of this, a lot of people told me they really like this. If you just hit the print screen button, you could make a copy of it, and you can cut and paste that to your screen, and then you could print it, put it on your refrigerator or something. You're welcome to share this with your friends. I had fun making it. I just thought of it one day, typical morning thing. You think of it and then I cranked it out. Sad diet, standard American diet, fat, sick, stupid, unattractive, untouchables, minimum wage pros, drink tap water, dead, 50 to 65. Next level up is the Mediterranean diet of pseudo-intellectual ignoramuses like Ivy League and Harvard faculty. What a joke. If you listen to anybody related to Harvard or Boston University, you'll often hear them recommending the Mediterranean diet with a serious look on their face as if they're giving good advice. It's so stupid. Like to these chronic traumatic encephalopathy patients, the last thing they need is olive oil and fish and cheese and wine. Absolutely stupid. What is one of the viewers on my site had pointed out, what does the Mediterranean diet forbid? Nothing. Okay, it's a big joke. It's like one of those slogans like good fat to trick chumps into eating a bad diet. Perhaps this group will drink bottled water, a theoretical small step up. Dead a little bit later, 55 to 75, let's say. Then there's a next step up, the lacto-ovo pesco vegetarians, the middle class bourgeoisie. They might have a carbon filter in their kitchen. That's a step up. They're still half screwed, so they die a little later, but they still end up screwed, getting drug, chop, surgeries for their coronary arteries, etc. The philosophic vegans. And you got some philosophic vegans and the Seventh-day Adventists who can have a pretty long life, some of them, but where they run into trouble is they still often have a lot of sodium on their food, a lot of oils, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and all that stuff. So they're still plugging up their coronaries, getting insulin resistance, being fat. Avoiding processed food altogether is another big step up, major step up. There's tons of toxic chemicals in processed food, besides tons of sodium. Another step up is to avoid all sweets. Get a whole house carbon filter. You get all those organic chemicals out of your water. For example, there's lots and lots of estrogenic chemicals in your water you don't want. And you need chlorine to sanitize it till it gets to your house, but you don't want chlorine in the water when you drink it. You don't want chlorine in the water when you shower in it. Have a kitchen reverse osmosis filter. That's another big step up. And then another real big step up is no oil, not one drop, like Esselstyn says, not one drop. That's junior Nirvana. Okay, a little more survival longevity with better health. No added sodium. Now we're kind of getting into like the Chef AJ, Goldhammer, McDougall, SOS free, salt, oil, and sugar free diet. No added any of those. And that's assistant Nirvana level. You take it to another higher level when you get rid of these other animal fat foods like the seeds, the nuts, the soy, the avocado, and sweets. I might have had sweets down here. Okay, well, we'll skip that right there. But still, that's associate Nirvana level. Living a little longer, a little healthier. And then the ultimate full Nirvana is organic only, fruits, veggies, and starches.